Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Nick Reeves, and this is the build of the Cambrian 55-inch Spitfire. I'm building this as a PSS model, slope soaring model. It's been a long time since I've touched this project. I apologise for that, for all the people who've been following it. But there's been good reason. There's been plenty of other stuff going on. I've been away at work, but mainly I lost interest in it. I'm not going to lie about that, I did. But it's probably because of these pieces that I lost interest. Now, these pieces are going to form, hopefully, the wing fairings, wing to fuselage fairings. If you knew Spitfires, it's a very complex shape, but in models they try and make them as simple as possible. In this one, it's just that it's been made simple. You've got, in the fuselage, you've got some ply seats that the wing sits in. Now what I have done is I've sat the wing into there and made sure that all fits nicely before I even started looking at the fairings. So I'm happy that that's going to fit. What I am going to do though is to help me is I'm actually going to soak these pieces in a really hot bath of water and then wrap them as best I can around tins or bottles or aerosol cans to curve them, let them dry out, and then hopefully they'll fit easier into this fairing area. This is probably the one part of the build that I've been looking forward to the least. So I just want to get it over and done with now, and then hopefully I'll get the mojo back for finishing the model. Get it flying. So for now, we're going to soak these in the hot bath, get them curved, and then I'm going to reacquaint myself with the project, have a look at it, see where I've been, where I've gone, what I've done, where I was going next, and see what I can get on with. I want to do the fairings, but I can't do anything until they're shaped and ready to go on. So I'm going to see if there's anything I can do while that's happening. So I'll come back to you in just a short while once they're done. Okay, so the fairings have been soaking in a bath of hot water. They're now wrapped around some spray cans. That's just one of them. So they'll take up a nice curve. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. They'll take a nice curve as they dry out. So they've got to dry out thoroughly, at least overnight, if not longer. When the sun comes out, it can get quite warm in here, so they should dry out pretty well. So the next thing to do is to have a look and see what I've got going on with the fuselage. I think what I need to do now really is start looking at the wing mounting. The wing itself, is just about done. It's even got coats of paint on it, coats of primer. The wing, it's been fully glassed. I'm not going for a high detail finish or anything like that. It's more of an experiment. Get my clothing skills up. Yeah, both sides are done. Just very dusty just now. So it's almost ready for a top coat. I might give it another coat of primer and just rub that back. So what I need to do, we're going to see the ailerons are driven by torque rods in the middle here. There's going to be a servo mounted here and torque rods, push rods back to the torque rods for the ailerons. So I need to have a bolt coming up through the middle of the wing and then into a plate in the fuselage. I don't know how easy this is going to be to put the fuselage on here, but I've just noticed something else as well, which I didn't see before. From your side, you might be able to see this part of the fairing here. I've only got it glued on one side, I've got another one to glue on. So I need to figure that out. Might want to do that first actually, before doing the wing. But you see the wings goes on. I need to figure out where that's going to come out in the fuselage. And then get ply plate in there and secure. So yeah, it's kind of starting to look a bit like a Spitfire really. The wing fits nicely on that wing seat. It will do when the wing's tight anyway. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, so that's the next thing then. Let's get this off. Find the other wing fairing. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Right, so wing fairing. I seem to remember this one taking a fair bit of fettling to get it to fit nicely. Yeah. So that's what I can show you. So we've got one rear fairing on, but this side isn't on yet. So I need to try and get this piece to fit nicely in there. Right, so got it all sanded up how I want to fit. It's fitting as well as it's going to fit just now. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. What I've done here is I've put a piece of blend down tape just to hold the join line between the ply wing seat and the balsa piece. So when it's in place, it's going to hold it tight to that ply. I'm now going to run glue along all the edges for the balsa to stick to, and then once the glue's on, I'll get it in place and then clamp it and pin it and do whatever I need to do to hold it all there, and then find somewhere to put it where it can dry. So let's get some glue on it. So it's aliphatic resin I'm using on this. It's like PVA, but I find it's a lot easier to sand it. Don't do it like as rubbery as PVA does. Right, so I'm going to get a clamp on there. I'm not trying to clamp this really hard and tight, I'm just trying to hold it in position. Which it will do. Use a pin on the middle here. pins just to hold them in place. If everything stays where it should, which is not going to, the clamp's barely holding it. Ah dear. Right, let's put it up this way, clamp it, and then sit it on the clamp. I might well have to run around the other side with glue once this one's dry, because I just heard something cracking, which isn't a major problem. But so that's setting up nicely. That just want to stick along the glue joint just to force the glue in. So yeah, that's going to have to glue up. Not a huge amount more I can do on this just now. Some random aircraft flying over, doesn't sound familiar. So yeah, for just now, I'll call it an end to this video. The next video should have it all nicely bent for the top skin of the fairings. Should be trying to get them fitted up. So from the build point of view, that's as far as I can go just now. One thing I would like to say, over the last 2 months I've had quite a big influx of subscribers, so thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. If you're watching this or any of my other videos and you haven't subscribed, please do, down in this bottom corner here. Tick the bell or mark it or whatever, press the bell, that will give you notifications whenever I put a video up. Always looking for your comments and feedback, it's very much appreciated. Below here as well there should be links to our social media feeds. I'm trying to use Instagram a lot more now, like snapshots of what I'm doing. Quite often the snapshots of what I'm doing will appear before the videos are put online, so if you're looking for something it might spark interest in what's coming up further down the line. But yeah, always looking for new subscribers, helps me out a little bit. My goal is to get to 1,000. And if you don't know already, when you get 1,000 subscribers, you can start earning a few pennies making videos like these. That's my personal achievement, that's what I like to get. So all the help out there is appreciated. So I'll come back to this build once this is all dried. Once the glue's dried and the water's dried out the fairings, I should be able to get some more fairing work done. So until then, I'll catch you again later.